so as you guys know, every other Sunday we do the best card in every position, and this one is completely different than the last time. We've had a lot of golden tickets come out. We've had many and many Theme Team Remix drops, a lot of Ultimate Legends, so this list is going to be a fun one to create. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do gameplays on new cards, I do top 10s, everything Madden Ultimate Team. Make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe. I also stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, besides Sundays, which is today, so make sure to go drop a follow over there. But other than that, let's get into the best card in every position. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code SHOOT for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. So here we are. We're going to start off with the offensive side of the ball first, obviously starting with that offensive line. We usually fly through the offensive line a little bit faster here because it is one of the easier positions to grade. But when you're looking at offensive tackle, I think you can use anybody that has 0 AP secure and you'll be fine. But for me personally, I like my offensive line to have speed when everything is already getting good abilities. Like when you have two guys that have the same abilities, right? I would rather have the one that's a little bit faster because you guys know these stats are basically, and I wouldn't say useless, but they're almost irrelevant when we got the secure protector on him anyways. But he is 300 pounds. He is very fast as well. I think my Quinnen Williams is 93 speed or 94 speed on my team. Very good card. Orlando Pace a little slower, but like I said, if you want to get to that next level, I think he is the best one available. That's who I've been rocking. That's who I'm seeing on everybody's team as well. But left guard is where it gets a little tricky, I think. If you want 0 AP secures, I know some people like secures a little bit more than like nasty streaks, but I know nasty streak is very popular. If you want secure, I'd go Peter Skoronsky right here. I think him and Elton Jenkins doesn't get it, but I think he is the only one that gets it for 0 here. But the left guard I have been using, and I know a lot of people are using, he gets up to 99 speed with your all your boost in the game as well, or he gets up to 99 overall and 99 speed. Aiden Hutchinson, I think, is easily the best left guard if you're looking for that nasty streak, which a lot of people do use. One of the more popular ones at the guard position. And then center, I think this is the easiest one in the game to pick. You got your 0 AP threat detector on your center right here, so you don't have to use it on any other position. You can just use it on your center. And obviously, he gets secure too, so you could spend 1 AP on that if you have extra AP, but I'm taking over Linderbaum as well because Grady Jarrett is another guy with plus 90 speed. These backyard baller offensive linemen are absolutely nuts. But right guard, this is where it's going to get tough. I'm going to put 2 people here because I think it depends on what you're looking for. AJ McCann, or AJ Can, I don't know why I said McCann, he gets 2 0 AP abilities. He gets nasty streak and secure protector. But as you guys know, I think AJ McCann is, or I keep saying that, AJ Can, he's very slow. There's a way to look at it. I forgot how to look at his, like, all of his stuff on this. I always forget, but I know he is a very slow guard. So I know some people don't like that, but secure protector, nasty streak for 0, you can't much beat that, especially if you're not really running any pulling guard plays, if that makes sense. But moving over to a guy that I would kind of argue is right there with him is a guy I've been running. If you're going with that 0 AP nasty streak and you don't really care about the secures, like, that's what I've been doing is the nasty streak. I use Chris Lindstrom and Aiden Hutchinson. They're both 98 and 99 speed at my guards right now. You can't beat that with 0 AP nasty streak. You can't beat that at all. But right tackle, this one is pretty easy in the game. There's only 2 cards in the game right now at right tackle that get that 0 AP secure. Darnell Wright and also Ryan Ramczyk. We're just going to go with the better one right here. Darnell Wright's a little bit faster, but I would take the guy that's, it's like such a small margin that it's like, might as well just go Ryan Ramczyk right here. But this is probably what I would say. And also make sure you have your Red Tornado as your backup as well. But moving over to the hardest position, I'm going to say it right now, the hardest position to grade is the tight end. It is, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. There's a guy with 2 0 APs, as we know, Tony G, very good in the game. There's 6'8" guys now. We got Zach Gentry. We also got Donald Parham. We have Kittle. We just got a golden ticket, Greg Olsen. The hardest position to grade. I think Edge has been one of the best cards I've used in a while as well. This is like the most, like, I've been like, I don't know. Like, this is like the one position where I truly feel like it's how you play. Do you like to throw a lot of high balls, then go with Zach Gentry or Donald Parham? If you like the guy that's all the way well balanced, I think Greg Olsen's good, but you can't really, are you really going to use your token on a tight end? I guess it's not bad with him because he does get that, the honorary lineman and route tech, which is really nice. I think if you're looking at the best tight end right now in the game, because how weak the golden tickets are right now until we get some better ones, I think a lot of people are using the token over here at tight end. If you are going Greg Olsen, I think you could argue him there. I like Kittle a lot too. You can go Parham. I think this is like the safest answer, but like I said, I think it depends on how you play on offense. Now we're moving to wide receiver, which this one is kind of easy. I would say it's 2/3 of the way easy. We all know who wide receiver 1 and 2 are. That is the easiest picks ever. It's Colin Johnson and CeeDee Lamb. There's no question that these are, like, there's no one in the world that would argue that these cards are not the top 2. Everybody that plays Madden knows that. But wide receiver 3, I think this is where you can go literally anybody. These are the only 2 cards in the game that get short in and short out for 0 AP, which is amazing. And also, as you guys know, we got another golden ticket, but he gets route tech and short in, and as many of you guys know, is basically the same ability. So he basically doesn't have 2 0 AP buckets. He only has 1 at the end of the day. That's what it basically is. But wide receiver 3, I think you can go with whatever guy you like. Some people like Demaryius Thomas here, the Randy Moss who still gets deep out elite for free. You got like Dwight Clark. You got the one guy I love the most right now in the game is Josh Allen. I think he fits every scheme as well. He gets the honorary lineman for free, and then you can get the route tech for 1 AP as well, which is really good for those runners as well. So he fits every scheme. It's tough. I think, you know, anyone here. I think the more and more I play the game, I think I really want to put Josh Allen here. But I think you can go with anybody at wide receiver 3, whoever you particularly like. But if you're trying to build the best team possible, I would go with Colin Johnson and CeeDee Lamb 100% at 1 and 2. But moving to running back, you guys know we have now a lot more X Factor running backs in the game. All the Theme Team Remix guys got X Factors. We have gotten golden ticket running backs as well, which, as you guys know, the X Factors killed these. That's the one thing that sucks about the X Factors, that it kills every other running back that comes out. Nobody's using these guys. There's a reason why they're 300K. That's the lowest you could drop them to. They are literally selling for what they quick sell for. That's how, you know what I mean? It's just tough. But when we look at running back, I think, although we've gotten a lot of new guys, I think I still have to go with Flash. The reason why is his works after the catch and nobody else's does. So this guy is still very good. He also is amazing without the X Factor on too. He gets good animations. He has 90 plus in all the route running. He's tall. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I mean, we're all bored of this card. I think even the people that use him are bored of him, but yeah, the AKA promo killed the running back position for the entire year. But next year will be a little bit more fun to test out new cards. But moving to quarterback, this is where I think it comes down to 2 cards, and it depends on which card you like the most. For me right now, what I'm going to say in the game is a lot of people are not using tokens on the quarterback. I think if there was a tournament right now for a lot of money, nobody would use the golden ticket quarterbacks. They would use their tokens on other positions. And there's one reason because of that. It's because they released an Aaron Rodgers card. Because Aaron Rodgers gets golden ticket abilities, but he's not using a token. That's why a lot of people argue him. So I think it comes down to 2 people. Do you like Lamar Jackson that much that you want to use a token on and waste it on a potential extra AP on defense or your tight end or wide receiver? You know what I mean? It's hard to waste a token on a quarterback when there's already a quarterback that does it without a token. You know what I mean? That's the tough part here. But it comes down to which release you like more. I think I'd rather lead in the Slinger 1 without the token, but I'm going to put these guys both here because I know there's going to be an argument for both Slinger 1 and Slinger 3. It depends on which one. It's more preference, but like I said, when you pick Lamar, you're also at a deficit because you have to waste a token on a quarterback. But moving to fullback, this one, I think you could go with Gronk, or you can go out of position and put Reggie Gilliam here, who he doesn't have a secondary, but technically he is a 99 there as well. So I think that's a pretty easy pick. And I'd probably say this is the #1 offense in the game if you wanted to build it without like a theme team. Boys, on defense, and just for defense's purposes, because I know a lot of people run nickel, they run dollar. So you have like 3 to 4 safeties on the field, or you have multiple corners on the field. We're going to give you guys 4 safeties. We're going to give you guys 3 corners as well. I think that's the best way to balance it because most people are running heavy DB sets. But when we start at free safety, there's 2 guys, and I think it's the easiest picks of all time. I think we're all know it going here. I will say Ronnie Lott is amazing if you run man coverage. He gets 0 AP inside shade. You could put him at your user and dollar, and you can use the other guy, and you can man him up. He is amazing. Ronnie Lott's a very good card. But when we're looking at free safety, I think it's easy. You got to go with Peppers, and you got to go with Ocho Cinco. It's too easy. He gets the universal coverage and the pick artist for 2 AP. And then you're getting Julius Peppers, who is a 6'7" user, the best user in the game. He is 2 million coins. He has made a lot of plays for me. I love him on the team, but yeah, that's an expensive price tag on him. I think that's an easy pick as well. But moving across the line, right outside linebacker, I would say is a little weak. I think a lot of people are still leaning those 0 AP tackle supremes and secure protectors. As you guys know, Micah just got a golden ticket. His card on paper is the best thing in the game. I think I'm going to go him. But the problem is as you guys know, his 2 0 APs are Edge Start, Elite, and Double or Nothing, which both of them get countered by Secure Protector. So basically, both of his 0 AP abilities are nothing. So he's using no abilities out there. That's basically what it is. You're using a 0 AP. So definitely don't use your token on Micah. He's more out there for the speed. So if he gets that lucky shed, that lucky disengage, I think that's what it is. He's going to get there. He's going to play really good still. But I'm just saying his abilities aren't really abilities because Secure Protector's too OP on offense or on offensive line. But moving to middle linebacker, there are 2 guys. I think this is really easy in the game. I think Ray Nitschke, 6'3", he's 99 speed. He's maxed out everywhere. He gets the lurker for free as well. The second guy, it's so tough. I think Carmichael, you can go Carmichael here, or the big one I like as well is still all the way down here in Patrick Willis, but I do think if I were to use a linebacker, if I were that desperate to use a linebacker, I would definitely go Carmichael. If I'm going all in, I'm going all in on the 6'7" guy. I don't think anybody should be using linebackers in this game unless you're, never, honestly, never. I really don't. I'm just going to say that right now. I never think you should use them, but they're there to fill your overalls, I guess. But left outside linebacker, one of the weaker positions. We haven't had an upgrade here in a while. I think you can go with Ted Hendricks right here, or you can go with one of the 0 AP secure tackler guys. Yeah, I think Ted Hendricks is another easy pick right here, but a guy you're probably not going to be rushing off the edge, especially like if you're in a dollar set or anything. You're probably not using Micah or Ted on the edge because how small they are, and they're not really getting the secure tacklers or anything. But moving to strong safety, where I said I'm going to give you two, we're going to give you guys the Cowboys pair. You guys already know who it's going to be. The brand new, I'm going to butcher his name, Israel Mukuamu. I probably butchered that like crazy, but Jaron Curse and him, as you guys know, they're like the top two in the game right now. Both 6'7" golden tickets. They both get 0 AP secure or acro and pick artist. You have to choose because of the tokens. That's the one thing that sucks about these golden tickets, boys. The tokens, man, the tokens. You can only use so much tokens, and that's what makes Aaron Rodgers more valuable as well, is that you have all these cards that are really good with tokens too, and Aaron Rodgers doesn't need one. That's what we always talk about. That's why I always think Aaron Rodgers is still the best quarterback in the game. Cornerback, it's actually very similar to the last time we did this. I think it's a very, very similar, and I actually might keep the same three that we like the last time we did it. Cornerback 1, I still think is Dion because he still has the best ability discounts. As you guys know, we have multiple guys with 2 0 APs. Now we have Randy Moss who gets acro and pick artist, but Dion still has the best ones because he gets KOs as well. So you can run pick artist and a KO for free. Acrobat, obviously, is more of a luxury than a need. KOs are basically a need in this game. You can't really play defense without it. But Deion Sanders right here, he gets that mid-zone or the mid-route KO, which is amazing for any scheme, and he has to still be one of the best corners in the game. If not your number one, he's definitely in your top 3 regardless, and no matter what scheme you run as well. But moving over to cornerback 2, I think it depends on what scheme you're running, but this guy fits every scheme, and I think he's an easy pick as well. Joey Porter Jr., it's crazy. This card was free. This card was free, and he is one of the best corners in the game. He is getting a golden ticket as well, and I kind of feel bad for the golden ticket creator because, yeah, that golden ticket's not going to be better than his free card. It's tough, man. Madden really released a better card than the golden ticket after the guy put his form in. Feel bad for the guy, but yeah, Joey Porter is definitely going to be better than his golden ticket. No questions about it because it is universal coverage for 1 AP. But moving to cornerback 3, there's a lot of guys you can go here. I think Moss is really, really good in the game. I notice he has turned really bad. You have to almost play him up top, I feel like, because he's so tall. He kind of turns really bad in the flats, I've noticed. So he's one that I've been dropping, even playing at safety as well, so he doesn't have to do too much turning. But another, I think you can go with him, or it depends on what scheme you're running. I think Anquan Bolden, if you run man, he is like probably the biggest must-have card in the game. Anquan Bolden, Darrell Revis, Aeneas Williams gets inside shade, but I think the easy pick here is probably Randy Moss. But like I said, if you run man, you're probably going Anquan Bolden here as well. But moving off the top off the end right here, or the top off the defensive line to finish the defensive side of the ball, I think there's a lot of good cards right now. John Runyon is a golden ticket who recently came out. I will say I didn't play the best with him at end, but once I moved him to D tackle, he's been amazing. And I almost want to argue that that's where I would play him. Like, that's where I think everybody should play him. I think he's way too big to play end. I think he's a perfect D tackle in the game. So I'm going to give you another end right here. It's going to be the same guy as the last time. The 300-pound, 95 speed, 97 Excel Patrick card. 0 AP secure tackler as well. Beautiful card in the game. I think he's a beautiful card. And then to finish off the D tackle, yeah, it's kind of a weaker position. I think you can go with Warren Sapp or Jason Witten right here. I think the one thing with Warren Sapp is he plays out of his mind in this game. I know he's a little bit slower, but he is 300 pounds. You're getting plus 40 pounds right there. You're getting Excel out the roof as well. I think I'm going to go with the big Sapp. You guys know this dude, he's just one of those cards in Madden that just plays way better than his stats no matter what. And then to finish off the list at left end, another position that's not the strongest in the game, but I do think it's still an easy pick. I think it's between these two right here. Both of them get 0 AP secure tackler or tackle supreme, which helps against those X-Factor running backs. I'm going to lean in that Michael Strahan, and this is what I would say is probably the best defense in the game right now. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below, what would you change from this? Which guy is too high or too low ranked on my kind of scale, I guess you would say. But let me know. I love reading the comments on these type of videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.